out of time, but we have time for one last question, and there's one last person. That's you.
Afternoon, Minister. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Joel. I'm from SMU. From your sharing today, I gathered that diversity in Singapore is crucial to facilitate a robust learning environment. But I also understand that this diversity is beneficial only because it is premised on good faith, on shared understanding and cooperation between the different facets of society. So in the case that there are conflicts or clashing of narratives in Singapore, be it due to local or foreign events, I am quite curious to understand and find out more about the deconflicting mechanisms and measures that our education system has in place to sort of facilitate this set of discourse, as well as to emerge from this particular conflict of narratives, should it happen now or in the future.
Well, there are two parts to the answer that I will share. First, there are a lot of troubles in the world. We cannot solve all the troubles, and neither are we in the position to adjudicate everything that's happening in other parts of the world. But having said that, it's very important for us to understand the source of the conflict, the source of the disagreement. Then ask ourselves purposefully, what can we do to help bridge it? What can we do to help transcend it? That's very important. And that comes with a deep respect for the diversity of perspective out there. That is not just about Singapore's perspective, it's about the diverse perspective out there. I'm not asking you to choose sides or one or the other, or adjudicate one is right and the other is wrong. I'm saying that different parties have different perspective, and for us to earn our keep, we better understand deeply why people think how they think. Then only can we be creative and come up with solutions that transcend, that overcome. That's first. The second thing that I would say is that given that there's all these diverse perspectives out there, it is important for us to know what is Singapore's interest, where do we stand, how do we approach issues. It is not about just listening to the diverse perspective and then choose one side and then defend that side, come what may. That's not the point. We are not instruments of other people's quarrels or contests. We need to understand why they are doing what they are doing and bring our own perspective, understand our own interests. Then we don't get caught up in this thing whereby we are used as proxies for other people's quarrel. It doesn't help to, people don't need Singaporeans to be another proxy for they can disagree, they can quarrel very well on their own. They don't need our help. If we can value add is to deeply understand why it is so, and more importantly, what constructive role we can play. And these are the instincts, the dispositions that I hope all our students will have growing up, so that in time, these are the instincts and dispositions that we will always have as Singaporeans, that we will respond, react, look at the issue from other people's perspective, understand it deeply, but always making a decision from our own perspective and our own interests. And that is an important part of our education, be it part of national education.